Christmas. Lisa DeHart here, 3 minutes with a Maine Guide. Expensive to buy, cheap to make. We're going to make some really nice canoe trip granola. So let's get to it. We're going to take 2 cups, and this is going to be on the website, so don't worry. It's going to be on my website. About 2 cups of old-fashioned oats, and that just means it's not instant. And then we're going to add 1/3 cup of the nuts that we like. So we're just going to start with sliced almonds. Granola is kind of like Gorp. Okay, you start with the base and you make it how you like. So we're going to do 1/3 cup of sliced almonds, 1/3 cup of pecans, and I've got 1/3 cup of pistachios here, and I'm just going to throw those in. Okay. So then we want to do let's do 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Salt is really important, especially on canoe trips. What you sweat out underneath that life jacket and what it puts back. And so we're going to do the salt, and then we're going to do a little bit of cinnamon. We're going to do a little bit of nutmeg. Sorry, I'm not a great measurer, but you can take a look at that. It's just enough to kind of cover the top of the oats, okay? So then, we're going to mix this in. Let's mix all this together real quick. So we're going to mix all that together, and then we're going to throw in 1/4 cup of olive oil. If you want to melt 1/2 stick of butter instead, do it. So we're going to throw in 1/4 cup of olive oil. And we're just going to start mixing it around. And the way you know you've got enough is all of the nuts and all of the oatmeal in there is going to start to get a really pretty sheen to it. It's going to start to look all nice and shiny because of the oil. And when all of it just looks nice and shiny, that's when you know that you've got it coated enough. Okay? So then we're going to throw in 1/4 cup of honey. If you put the olive oil in first and then you dump the honey, it makes it so it doesn't stick to the measuring. So we'll throw in, and sometimes you might have to heat that in the microwave. If you want to heat the honey in the microwave and make it easier to pour, you can do that. So then we're just going to coat the whole thing. We're going to mix all this in. If you want your dried fruit, raisins, whatever you want to do, or chocolate chips, you have to put that in after it cools. If you put it in before, you're going to have a candy bar if there's chocolate in it. And what it does to dried fruit when you cook it is it makes it hard as a rock. Raisins come out hard as a rock. And you don't want to lose a tooth on a canoe trip. So put all that in afterwards. So once you've got it all mixed together like this, you're going to take your cookie sheet with the parchment paper on it. Has to be parchment paper. Can't be tin foil. It's going to get all sticky. Can't be wax paper. I don't know if that's going to work. I've never done it, but don't chance it. Just do the parchment paper. Dump it out. This was all in time. You see how fast this happens. Spread it all out. Now, it's not going to get, when it comes out of the oven, 350 oven for 20-25 minutes. It's going to be soft when it comes out. It doesn't get all hard and crunchy till after it cools. So we're going to throw this in the oven, and we're going to come back. Okay, I just pulled this out after 20 minutes in the oven. It's nice and hot. It still feels soft until it cools, and then it'll be nice and crispy and crunchy. Good luck. I'm Lisa DeHart, and you've just spent 3 minutes with a Maine Guide.